The ability to own property and utilize it in a way of our choosing is an important right to Americans. This segment covers the rights associated with owning or possessing real property, and we're going to discuss a wide number of topics. In order to understand property rights, we must first understand what real property is. So let's start with a solid definition. Real property is the land, everything permanently attached to it, and the interests, benefits, and rights of ownership. It also covers fixtures and other improvements to the land. The term real property can be used interchangeably with the term real estate. Real property is distinct from personal property. If real property uses the definition I gave a moment ago, then you could define personal property as anything other than real property that can be owned. As compared to personal property, ownership of real property is usually more complicated and can involve various conditions and contingencies as defined by the real estate agreement and subsequently the deed. Remember what I said a moment ago about the interests, benefits, and rights of ownership. In real property, you can have different rights of ownership. For instance, with real property, you can have surface rights, subsurface rights, and even, yep, you guessed it, air rights. And each type of rights carries with them different uses for the property. While discussing these concepts, we may include Florida statutes or portions of them. We might also provide a summary of the statute and include a link to it. Please note that nothing in the course should be construed as legal advice. Instead, it's for educational purposes only. There's a lot to cover, so let's begin.